If pretty was a person, if pretty was a person, it'd be you.
Guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl T, and I'm here with the beautiful
Santina.
Where'd you take the phone? Where'd you from? I'm going to be starting a brand new series called The Tea with Tea. And on this first episode, we'll be talking about first dates, how it went, if it's memorable.
I also feel like today we have the perfect opportunity to also talk about like warning signs before a first date, and also listening to your gut, because that's very important on a date and a first date especially. So yeah, we're gonna be getting into some advice, some tea, some tea, and giving girl advice. Yeah,
I'm gonna be asking a few questions, and Santina's gonna, give us the tea, basically. So, how was your first date?
so overall, I'd say it was okay. Like, I'm happy that it was a pretty good first date. Like, it wasn't perfect, and it's not something that I would want again as a first date, but it was a good like learning experience. And honestly, I'm happy that I just got my first date out of the way, because now I know what I want for future dates.
Oh, that's nice. But what's the tea though? Like, what's the tea? So, why did you choose to go on the date with the person?
Okay, that was a very good question, Miss Interviewer. Yo. So I decided to go on the date because I was actually like really feeling this person, and I liked how easy the conversation flowed for like the first week before we actually went on this date. And we seemed to have like some stuff in common, but honestly, now that I look back on it, we didn't have too much in common, and we figured that out on the first date. So I'm happy that we actually had the date, so then we could figure out that we didn't share a ton in common. But yeah, the conversation before the date was actually like really nice, and we got along. So yeah.
So what happened after the first date? Was there a second date?
No. No.
And why is that?
You're setting me up. So there was actually no second date. When we got to the end of our first date, we were like, oh my gosh, this was so nice. And him especially, he was like, wow, this is like such a great date. I loved hanging out with you. I love getting to know you. I love your smile so much. And like, we were talking about deep stuff on the date. It was just like, because I've told you before already. He was like asking like about marriage and how many kids. Yeah, but I'm glad he asked that, because that was like key to getting to know like we aren't meant for each other. Because honestly, I'm dating to marry, and he was like, I don't want to get married until I'm 30. Huh?
30?
I know.
Sir.
I'm 20. I can't be waiting around until I'm 30 just to date someone for 10 years and then get married. Okay, so we're like, oh, we should hang out again. We were planning to actually meet up at school the next day. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be there for my morning class, and he said that he should be there around 12. Well, my morning class ended super early, and I was like, yeah, it ended early. I can wait for you. And he was like, no, it's fine. I don't even think I can make it over there. And I was like, all right. And then after that, he just like ghosted me. He just ghosted me. He never texted back. So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna text him back. The last time that I texted him was to ask him how the rest of his day went. He never responded. I was like, all right, I'm not doing anything else.
And while you were talking, I just remembered that like people that always are like, oh my god, this was such a good day, oh, we're gonna see tomorrow, what, it's never really gonna happen. Really? It's always like that. Yeah, even with friends, like I've had friends that were like, oh my god, it was so good hanging out with you, but it's all fake. Like next time they won't text you, they won't want to hang out. Most times it's like that. So it's like you have to. I guess sometimes it's like a sign. Some are good, but like most of the time it's like a sign to know, like, oh, I'm never gonna see you again, that kind of thing. Yeah.
To follow up on what she said, honestly, God, I hate people that are like that. Because there's no reason to get someone's hopes up that much, especially when they're being genuine and true with you. Because, I mean, you can tell when someone's being genuine and true to you, and you're being fake back to them. So, I don't know. It's just grimy to get someone's hopes up like that, and then to just crush them. Because why are you telling yourself about me and like inviting me out and saying that you're gonna do this and that, and then nothing happens?
Like it's to end the date on like a good note. Most times it's like that, or like, whether it's like friendship date or like romantic date, most time it's just to be like, oh, okay, like it went fine, like not to end it on a bad note. Basically, they're like, oh, we'll see tomorrow, but you're never gonna see the person again. Yeah.
Oh my God,
that's how it is.
for that now.
No, some people are genuine, but some people are just like, they just say that just to say. Like even us, we've said that to people before. You haven't?
I don't think so.
You've never told someone, oh, it was such a good day, but it wasn't. Not a date though, but like a good hangout.
I don't know. I'm just be like, oh, okay. And then I've never been like, oh, this is like so fun, like we should do it again, just to like end something on good terms with someone, because I don't want to get their hopes up like that. So I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, it was nice seeing you. That's all. I'm not gonna be like, oh, we should do this again, like soon. We should do it tomorrow. We should see each other again soon. No, because I'm not trying to have bad karma. Okay.
What advice would you give to like someone that's just going on the first date for the very first time?
So I'd say make sure that it's someone that you actually feel a connection with and you feel comfortable talking with. I know, like I said, the vibes were there when we were talking, but honestly, I was so fucking nervous before the date. My tummy was hurting for like 2 days straight. And I was like, please God, I hope I don't shart on this date. Especially because we had coffee during it too. No. So I was like, oh my gosh, am I gonna have to go to the bathroom right now? So just watch out for how your gut feels before going with that person, because honestly, I think that was a sign for me not to go on the date.
Your gut?
Yeah, my gut and my stomach hurting for so long and being so nervous. Like I was nervous to the point where I felt like I was gonna throw up.
I think it's just like, I think it was just because of just like your nerves, like you're anxious or something. It's not really like a sign, but like following your guts, like you can tell if this is somebody you potentially end up with or like date. But to add to that, what was I gonna say? To add to that, I forgot. Technical break.
I was also gonna say it definitely depends on how you react to things, because I think that was definitely a sign for me that I shouldn't have gone, because I know my body and I only feel that way when I'm really scared or nervous for something. That's not good. Like I never feel that way when I'm excited about something or when I think something's gonna be good, because that feeling, like, it kind of reminded me of things. Okay. of different past experiences. So that's why now, looking back at it, I'm like, I don't know why I just ignored my body like that, because I know the situations that I used to be in before when I would feel like that. So it was probably God telling me, girl, don't go.
Don't go. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say maybe get to know the person better, like not just 1 week or two. Maybe talk for like 2 weeks, But like, yeah, 2 weeks, I guess. I feel like that should be fine. Like, you get to know the person more and see if it's actually, if you actually want to go on a date with this person, if you guys will actually have fun, if you think you're gonna see again. Most times you can't really tell, but I guess if you get to know the person better, you might have more of an idea of that. Yeah. Okay, so how would you like your next date to be, or like, what have you learned from your first date that you would want to like, do in your next date?
Okay, that was a good question. Okay, so for my next date, and what I learned from this previous date is that I don't think I'll be going on a date with any more 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you already were like, are you sure? Are you okay with him being 18?
But it's like me though. I don't know. I don't like dating young.
Yeah, I mean, a little differences. Like,
yeah.
So with mine, when he said that he was waiting until he was 30 to get married, I was like, oh my gosh, you were too young.
Yeah.
Even though I'm only 20,
Yeah.
I'm still very mature for my age, and I need someone who's like my age, and or not too much not too much older.
Like a year.
Like a year.
Or 2.
Yeah, someone who's my age or 1 to 2 years older that's at the same maturity level as me.
But like with age, I feel like it's a person, so you can still meet like an 18-year-old that's like mature. Maybe it's just like the person that wasn't mature enough. Yeah.
True. And also, I just want someone who's like, who has the same doing school and working, or someone who's just working. I don't want someone who, God forgive me, who doesn't have any money, okay? Like, it doesn't matter if it's not a lot. Like, I just want them to be hardworking and still working for their money and not be afraid to like spend it on me. So one of the things that I didn't like about the date was that I had to pay for the movie tickets at first, because he didn't bring his card. He had Apple Pay, so he paid for dinner and then coffee with that. And I also had to pay for the movie snacks, and I was like, oh my god.
Wait, doesn't Apple Pay work at the movie place?
No, they weren't accepting it that day for some reason. I know, and I was like, what the hell? On the day that I have a date?
I know.
So I know. So I paid for the movies and the movie snacks, which those are expensive as hell.
Yeah, that's the main main thing.
And I was like, oh my god. And then he paid for the rest, dinner, coffee, and then I'm pretty sure there was something else. He paid for our pictures too, so I was like, okay, at least he paid for the most of it.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I know. But next time I go on a date, I don't want to be paying for anything.
Yeah.
I want him to be prepared and to have brought enough, so he's gonna pay for everything. And I know I don't want to sound like,
I was gonna ask too, like, how do you feel about paying, like splitting the bill, or like letting the guy pay for everything?
Okay. So this is definitely personal to everybody. If you want to go like half and half on something with a man on a date, that's fine. If you want to pay for your own things and he pays for his, that's fine. And if the man wants to pay for everything, that's okay too. But for me personally, I'm more of a traditionalist. So I want him to pay for everything. And just show that he's a gentleman and that he wants to be like the breadwinner, basically. Because it's just personal. Like, if you want to bring like feminist, well, I don't want to be like
feminism.
If you want to be like a 100% like diehard feminist and go half and half, or just pay for your own stuff, that's fine. But
there's nothing wrong with like him paying, or like you paying, or like you guys splitting the bill or something. It's not wrong. It's just your choice, or like your personal, like what you want, basically.
True.
Yeah. For me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. For me, I want you to pay the bill because I feel like you asked me out on the date.
Yeah.
And then,
that's right. It definitely has a lot
yeah.
to do with that too.
Yeah. You asked me out. And I feel like, I mean, you're still trying to kind of impress me. We're not dating yet. So you should be putting in the effort to get me.
Definitely.
Basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like you should pay.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say too.
And then, oh, yeah. Sorry. And then I was going to say, what was I going to say? I was gonna say after the first day, maybe like the third date, we can split, or I can pay because like we've been out like twice already. I can be like, okay, you've taken me out, you've paid. Let me just pay for this one.
Yeah. And the other thing that I wanted to say, because I wanted to say what you said, but I didn't have the words yet. So you said it perfectly. I also wanted to say that a man paying is also definitely cultural.
Yeah.
So American culture has definitely shifted away from that and wants like the responsibilities between men and women to be more equal.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I mean, definitely in my cultures, it's more the man has to like show that he's willing to put in the work for you and win you, because that's how it's generally speaking supposed to be. So he's supposed to do everything for you and show that he can be the best man to earn you because you're a woman and you're valuable.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And also to like take care of you too.
Yeah.
Like you need to know if he has enough, money. Like if he's just able to take care of you.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be money though. Like
True.
Yeah.
Like emotionally, financially, and then like emotionally, financially, and what else? Like physically?
You're rubbish now. Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, the camera cut us. But yeah, I think that's all basically. Do you have anything else to say?
Yeah.
Okay. More tea.
More tea. So honestly, in the future, I think I gotta say right now, height, it isn't too important to me. Like, but honestly,
continue.
but honestly, I think in the future, I hope that my boyfriend is at least like a little bit taller than me. Please, God, I don't mind height. Yeah. But like, please, I don't want to feel like I'm towering over my man. Yeah. Like I did with this one. I don't care. Like I want to be looking level, okay? Or maybe just like a teensy bit up, and that's all. Like I'll be blessed if I get that, okay? But I don't mind, but I'll be blessed if I get that.
So you're not blessed if you don't have that?
Well, I'll still be blessed, but I won't be exponentially blessed. God will be like, okay, I have to keep you humble.
I know. And then give you someone shorter, way shorter. And then you'll be looking at him like this. Baby. 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 Literally. I know. No, but yeah, this was really nice. Yeah, I enjoyed this first episode, you guys.
The first episode.
Yeah. Please let us know if you want us to continue this. But even if you say what? Even if you say no, I'm still gonna do it. But yeah. Anyways, this was really fun. Did you enjoy this?
No.
Okay, bye. See you guys later. But yeah. Any final words? Wait, any final words?
No.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this new series and this new episode, and we'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah,
bye guys.